up, everyone? Coach Jesse coming at you with another Cfk Power workout, and that means we have a strength and conditioning piece coming your way today, all right? Remember, if you like these videos, like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Share these with your friends. Get them involved in what you're doing, all right? Today's workout, our strength portion today, you have a 12-minute EMOMs. You're going to be working every minute on the minute. We've got you set up here with 8 tempo bent over rows, all right? You're going to have a tempo again there of 2 seconds. 1 second pause, a 2 second, and then a 1 second pause, and I'll show you how that's going to work here when we get to the actual demonstration. Minute 2, you have another 8 tempo upright row, all right? So instead of saying bent over, you're going to be up nice and tall, pulling through the collarbone. You'll have another tempo there of 2-1-2-1, and I'll show you that again when we get to it, all right? When you're finished with the strength portion, get some water. We're going to hit the conditioning piece, ready to rock and roll, all right? Every 3 minutes for 5 sets, you're going to spend the first minute of that working on double unders, or if you have a dumbbell or an object, you can hop over that today, all right? After you're done with those, you have 20 alternate dumbbell snatches, all right? So alternating hands, boom, 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 right, left, then finish with 10 dumbbell bent over rows, all right? This should all in all take you about 2 minutes, 15 seconds at the very least, or at the very most, 2 minutes and 30 seconds, all right? We want to have a little bit of rest built in there before you do it. So you'll do that 5 times, all right? We'll see here in just a second for the warm-up and our demonstration. Here we are, y'all. Let's get the heart going and get that sweat going in our 5-minute AMRAP for our warm-up. Coach Rick here is going to be my demo today, and so I'm going to have him demo our warm-up movements. We're going to start with 5 upright rows on each arm. So these are going to be single arm. You'll just need a dumbbell here. If you have another object like a plate, you could use that as well. Just standing nice and tall, we're going to pull the dumbbell to the collarbone. Make sure you squeeze the butt. Keep it really nice and tight. Stay nice and tall, all right? You'll do 5 on the right and then switch and get 5 on the left. When you're finished, we'll put the dumbbell down to the side. We have 5 kickbacks, all right? Now, if you need an elevated surface, you could do that as well. But we want to think fast, springy hips here, getting to that athletic position. All right, I'm having to do one more and pause on the catch. Yep, one more and pause on the catch. Nice. Flat feet, athletic position. He's ready to jump if we were going to do a burpee or something like that. All right, that's where we want to get. Now, if you need an elevated surface, again, you'll have 5 elevated kickbacks for the warm-up. When we're done, we have single arm dumbbell deadlifts. All right, so again, we're going to do 5 on the right and 5 on the left. Here, we're just going to have the dumbbell in between the feet. Nice little knee bend there, pushing the hips straight back towards the wall, keeping your back nice and flat. So once you get 5 on the right, we get 5 on the left with a big squeeze at the top. Think about pinching the penny, all right? Again, we'll go back to our kickbacks, all right? You'll do 5 more there, just like Rick's about to do. We're going to rotate through that for 5 minutes, all right? When you're done, we're going to go directly into 2 rounds of some different movements, starting with single unders. So if you have a jump rope, just nice, easy singles. If you don't, find a line on the floor like Coach Rick's going to do, and we're just going to hop back and forth. Think about staying on the balls of the feet, nice and springy in those calves, getting those ready for the double unders today. When you're finished with your 50 single unders or line hops, you have 6 and 6 single arm bent over rows. So we're going to go back to our deadlift position here, hinge the hips, slight knee bend, flat back. Start with the dumbbell in between the legs. We're going to pull to the hip pocket. You'll get 6 on the right, boom, and then 6 on the left, all right? Again, we're going to go back to some more single arm movements. We can actually stay in this position here with that dumbbell just a little bit in front of the toes. We're going to hike it like a football and then snap the hips into a single arm swing. So again, here's 6 on the right, 6 on the left. You have 2 rounds of these separate movements after your 5-minute AMRAP. Let's hop to it today. We have our strength portion here. It's a 12-minute EMOM like we talked about a little bit earlier. Minute 1 is going to be your tempoed dumbbell bent over rows with a 2-1-2-1 tempo, followed by minute 2 being your upright row. All right, so you've seen both of these movements in our warm-up. They were single arm. Now we're going to use both arms. All right, and so Coach Rick here is going to demo. We'll start with minute 1. We have 8 tempo bent rows. All right, so back to our deadlift position here. You can see the slight knee bend again, hips back, back is nice and flat. We're going to take those weights, pull straight to your hip pocket, but remember our tempo. So a 2-second pull, 1 second pause, 2-second release, 1 second pause, and we're going to follow that tempo for those 8 reps, all right? Heck yeah. We're going to have Rick stand all the way up now, extend the hips, staying nice and tall, big proud chest here. We're going to get our elbows high and outside with our upright row. Just like we did in the warm-up, you're just using both hands now. The big thing here, just remember our tempo, 2 seconds on the way up, 1 second pause, and then 2 seconds on the descent. 1 second pause, all right? You'll have 8 reps there. You're going to alternate between those 2 minutes for the 12 minutes. Have fun with this, get after. It's time for our workout, time for the conditioning. Let's bust it and get it after it today with our every 3 minutes for 5 sets. All right, so the way this is gonna work, you have 3 minutes to get all this work done. We'll do that 5 times. Now remember, the goal here is to finish all of this stuff in 2 minutes and 15 seconds, maybe that 2 minute and 30 second mark at the very most, all right? We're gonna start your 3 minutes with a 1 minute double under or dumbbell hop. So we don't have a jump rope here today, but if you do, you'll be rocking with double unders. You could even do single unders for the 1 minute. But I'm gonna have Rick here demo a dumbbell hop, all right? So you have an object on the floor, just like our lateral hops in the warm-up. We're gonna hop right back and forth over it, all right? Stand on the balls of your feet, nice and springy, boom. That's gonna be your first minute of your 3 minute round, all right? We're gonna go now to your 20 alternate dumbbell snatches, all right? So I'm gonna have Coach Rick here. I'm gonna think about keeping that dumbbell, think about north to south, all right? There we go. Nice hinge position, getting set up. We're gonna pull from the floor, snap the hips, big hip extension, and punch that dumbbell all the way overhead. Keeping your bicep close to your ear, full lockout over top, thinking about being nice and powerful. So you're gonna be switching your arms, all right? So you have 20 alternate. You can either switch on the floor or like Rick's doing in front of the face as we're coming back down, all right? So you'll finish 20 reps there, and we have 10 dumbbell bent over rows, all right? So you've seen those in the strength portion. Just remember, with your bent over rows in our conditioning piece here, you're gonna need both dumbbells, but for your snatches, those are just single arm, all right? Y'all have fun, rock out with this. Remember, post your score in the comments so we can see how you're doing. Let us know what you think and share these with your friends. Stay classy, Knox.